Hi everyone, Tom Moffett here. Welcome to BUS 115, Personal Finance. During the next 16 weeks, we're going to be talking about some of the fundamental concepts and some components of managing your personal finances. For example, we're going to be talking about creating a personal balance sheet and a cash flow statement. We'll be talking about budgeting, taxes, which is especially relevant at this time of year. We'll cover some credit options, insurance, some of the investments that are available to you, as well as getting into a little bit about estate planning. You'll complete a personal financial plan, which you will find very helpful uh, to put these topics that we're going to be covering into practice. I encourage you to spend some time getting familiar with the navigation tabs on the left side of the screen, and to start reading Chapter 1 in the textbook as soon as possible. For example, when you log in, the first page to be displayed is the announcements page. I make lots of announcements throughout the course, so you're going to want to be sure to check these on a regular basis, at least 3 or 4 times a week, preferably every day if you have the time. Another area you're going to be interested in is the syllabus tab that you see over here on the left. We'll open that up. And in here, you're going to see the course schedule, and then scroll down underneath that is actually the course syllabus. If you look down into the course syllabus, I want to go down to just a couple of sections in here. The course rationale. Why should you want to study personal finance? Well, as a consumer in this economy, especially the 21st century economy, the foundation of your economic success is going to depend on things like budgeting and having a financial plan that includes such things as the use of credit and insurance, how to plan your tax strategies, what investments are available to you and which ones make the most sense, as well as retirement planning. Now, understand that retirement may be a ways off for you, but the best time to start planning for that time in your life is at the earliest age possible. In the course objectives, you'll see that we're going to develop some financial goals for you. We'll apply budgeting and money management techniques. We'll analyze the wise use of financial services, especially consumer credit. We want to identify some tax planning strategies, evaluate your purchasing strategies and how to make wise choices when you're trying to make some housing decisions. Will identify the needs and the methods of insurance and examine some of the fundamentals of investing. We will not be expert investors by any means, but we will consider some of the options that are available to you and which ones make the most sense. And then down towards the end of the semester, we'll be looking at some retirement and estate planning as well. If you look down to the categories that we have in the course, first we have discussion boards. Several of those that are worth 140 points. We'll have connect assignments every module. We have chapter quizzes with each module. We'll also have 2 exams in the semester. One will be the midterm exam. The other one will be a comprehensive final exam, meaning it will cover all the material the entire semester. I have more to say about those as we get a little bit closer to those times. If you look at the note down here underneath the categories, I'll just draw your attention to the required proctored event, the proctored test, which is required. And in this course, the Chapter 4 quiz will be the required proctored event, and I will have more to say about that in just a little bit. Okay, let's go back up to the course schedule. Each week, you'll see we cover one module, and in the course schedule, all the requirements for each module are listed, so you can kind of get a feel for what's required, the due dates, as well as if you'd like to work ahead, you can do that as well. Both the course syllabus and the course schedule are printable if you'd like to print copies for yourself. Also, I'd like to take a look at the modules tab. In the modules area, the first folder is getting started. This explains how to sign up for Connect, which you will need to sign up for, and when you bought your materials for the course, you should have got a access code for Connect, and it also gives you instructions here on how to register for Connect. It's very straightforward, very easy to do. Next, we go back up to modules again, and you'll see that there are 15 modules in the class. We're going to cover one module each week, and the modules are structured essentially the same way. Let's look at module 1 here. Each module has an overview. There will be a discussion topic in some of the modules, about half of them I think. Then you have the reading assignment. You scroll on down, you'll see here is the Connect assignment that you'll have for each module, and the quiz that you will have for each module. Now these Connect assignments and the quizzes, you can complete those as many times as you like until you get the maximum number of points. The maximum number of points for the Connect assignments is usually 20, and for the quizzes it's usually 10. The other resources in here you will find helpful as well, especially these narrated PowerPoints when you're completing your personal financial plan. I really encourage you to take a look at those. They will help you structure your personal financial plan, which is required throughout the semester in 5, or I guess it's 6 different segments. Now down at the bottom of each module is actually the assignments for the module. It's this course schedule kind of broken down and put into each of the modules. You'll see what the requirements are, what the due date for that particular element is, as well as the number of points. I want to take a minute to look at module 4. And draw your attention to something in module 4. The 4.3 chapter 4 quiz is a required proctored event for this class, which means that you must take this quiz at the OTT testing centers or an approved off-site location if you don't live, I think it's within 30 miles of a testing center, or you could also use ProctorU, which is another option for you, which is an online method of taking the quiz. If you look at the proctoring tab on the left here, it actually has the proctoring requirements specifically spelled out, as well as the ProctorU information underneath. I mentioned we'd have 2 exams during a semester, the midterm and then the comprehensive final at the end. Well, that's probably enough to get us started. I look forward to working with you throughout the semester. I really encourage you to ask questions. If you have any questions at all at any time, please let me know, and I will see you online.